Welcome to Indu's International Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make tilapia fish curry using onion and tomatoes. This curry is typically made in Kerala using curry mean or tilapia, but you could also use any other freshwater fish. What you need are about 8 to 10 pieces of fresh fish, and here I have tilapia fish pieces that are cut to about half an inch thick pieces, and I have about 8 to 10 of them. And then you need about 2 medium-sized onions, thinly sliced. It's very important to slice the onions really thin so that they become really nice and soft in this gravy. And then further, you need 1 teaspoon of freshly chopped ginger. You need 1 teaspoon of fresh garlic, again thinly chopped. You need 2 green chilies slit lengthwise, a sprig of curry leaves, about 8 to 10 of fresh curry leaves, and preferably also with the stem. Then I have 2 medium-sized tomatoes that are finely chopped, and then about 1.5 teaspoon of salt, or as per your taste. And then I have 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. And for the oil, I have 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Now, coconut oil is what really imparts the distinctive flavor to this curry, so I really recommend using this, but you could obviously also use any other oil like olive oil. Alright, so here I have an earthen or clay pot, which is traditionally used in Kerala cuisine. However, you could also use medium-sized cooking pot. And now next what I'm going to do is put the coconut oil, heat the coconut oil. When the oil is hot, about say 30 seconds or so, add the onions into it. And we are going to fry these or saute these onions on about medium to high heat until they turn nice and soft and almost golden brown. So that would be about a good 5 to 6 minutes on medium heat. Make sure that you constantly stir them so that you don't end up burning any of the onions. Alright, so the onions have been browning for about 6 minutes now. So as you can see, they are turning soft. And next I'm going to add the ginger, the garlic, the green chilies, and also the curry leaves. I'm just going to break it into pieces and also put the stem. Continue sauteing for another 1 minute or so. Right, next I'm going to add the salt. And what I have here is a paste of the red chili powder and the turmeric. I just added about a teaspoon or so of water and made a paste. And I'm going to add that now into this onions. Continue to fry this for another 2 minutes or so. Okay, next I'm going to add the tomatoes. So add all those chopped tomatoes, and again we are going to have to continue to saute it until the tomatoes turn soft, and I think that would be about another 5 to 7 minutes or so. Again, make sure you are stirring frequently to avoid any scorching. Alright, so the tomatoes have been cooking for about 8 minutes now, and as you can see, they've turned nice and soft, and you can almost see like the oil separating out a little bit. So that's when you know it's time to add the water. So I'm going to add about 3/4 cup of water here and wait until the water boils before we add the fish. Alright, so as you see, the water is boiling, so it's time to add the fish now. So I'll just add all the fish into the pot and stir. Okay, so add the fish and stir gently so that the fish is well coated with the onion and tomato mixture. So you won't see a lot of water at this point, but that's all right, because you know when you cook the fish, you're going to cover it now with the lid and cook it. So the fish will also let out some water, and you can adjust the consistency of the gravy later on as well. So now once fish is coated well with the onion and tomato mixture, turn the heat to low and cover the pot with the lid and let it cook for about 15 minutes or so, again checking frequently and stirring or swirling the pan a little bit to make sure that the fish are not getting stuck to the bottom of the pot. Alright, the fish has been cooking for about 7 minutes. I just opened the lid and I'm going to just give it a quick stir just to make sure, very carefully of course, making sure you don't break the fish apart, but gently kind of just give it a stir, making sure that the fish are not stuck, any fish piece is not stuck at the bottom. But you could also like kind of gently roll the pot and make sure, and then again continue to cook for another 7-8 minutes or so. Alright, the fish has been cooking for about 15 minutes now, and as you can see, the fish is nice and soft and it's basically ready to be eaten. However, if you want to adjust the consistency of the gravy up to your taste, then you can continue to let it simmer for another couple minutes or so until you get the desired consistency. And you could also add some fresh coconut oil and curry leaves on the top just before serving.